really tired today. Like, really, really, really tired. I need a nap. I need a nap. Hi everyone, how are you? My name is Mackie and welcome to Mackie Really Reads. I hope everyone is well, everyone is safe, and everyone has really great books. If you are reading a great book, don't forget to like, comment. I'm just making sure this thing is on. Don't forget to. What am I talking about? Today's video is going to be about forbidden romances. So the first book I want to recommend is Hawke by Jessie O. I'm looking down at my notes. Yeah, looking down at my notes. Jessie O. This is a love triangle romance between Nicole, Patrick, and Hawke. It is a forced proximity romance slash roommate. Forced, forced. I don't know why I can't say this word. Like forced proximity. Forced proximity. Guys, English is not my mother tongue. Hey, English is not my first language. I don't think I have a first language. I'll just be speaking anyways. I just talk. So I did give this book 4.5 stars, but looking back, I think it's more of a 5-star romance. Nicole and Patrick have been in this relationship for some time. I don't know. Okay. Nicole and Patrick have been in this relationship for a while. She works at a bar and he is no one knows what he's doing. He's just working and he's always saying he has to go to places and whatever. So one day when they finally moved in together, they've bought this house. Hawke walks in and she finds him doing something else with some other lady and she's like, I'm calling the cops. Who is this man? Then Patrick comes like, no, you can't do that. This is our roommate. His name is Hawke. And she's like, why is he here? Why is he here? We don't know. You never told me about this person. It's like, oh, he's like a long lost friend. Blah blah blah. He be lying. Because that's what men do. Men are liars. It's just joking. No, but most men are liars. So, anyways, what happens is Nicole and Hawke, they start getting involved. They fall in love with each other, and it's vibes. It's it vibes. I loved it so much. It's like fun. If you liked SC Stevens, if you liked her Thoughtless series, you'll most like definitely like it's filled with drama and like this push and pull angst sort of situation. So that's why they are not allowed to be together because they are um boyfriends, roommate. I wouldn't even call them friends. Are they buds? I'm not sure what they are, but they're not buds. Patrick and Hawke, that is. Team Hawke. The next book that I want to recommend is Black Ties and White Lies by Kate Singleton. I did give this book 5 stars. It's an office romance or workplace romance. It is ex-boyfriend's brother. I give it this 5 stars. He's a billionaire. His name is Bacon Sinclair, and her name is Margot. That's such a cute little name, Margot. I loved it. It was so cute. At the beginning, I think most people know the scene where he literally buys her call cell phone company or the call center company. I think it's a cell phone company, so he can talk to her and propose that they have a relationship of convenience because it's not a marriage, but it's like an engagement. He's like, we'll be together so you can fix my image and you can work as my assistant and you get to be in New York where she's like a right painter. Yeah. Is she a painter? She does something with the arts. Yeah. That's why it's like forbidden because it's like ex-boyfriend's brother. So they do have this sort of connection. Like they make a lot of sense. They make a lot of sense together. It's such a fun story. Like it's just so toxic and angsty and just vibes. So much vibes. I loved it. I wasn't expecting it to like it because it's a pretty hyped romance, but it was really, really good. And if you like my taste in books, you're definitely gonna like this book. Give it 5 stars. One of my favorites of this year. Surprisingly, it's one of my favorites of this year. Then the next book I want to recommend is The Temporary Wife by Catharina Maura. Love her. Love her. And I'm waiting for her books to arrive. I am so excited. I love this book. This is also workplace romance slash office romance. So we have the Windsor family, right? We all know that they have arranged marriages so they kind of can keep the wealth in their family but also multiply it. So the grandmother chooses partners for the brothers, there's five brothers. So in this story we have Luca Windsor, and we have Valentina. I loved how like she's like this. Is she Mexican? Yeah, I think she is. She's this Mexican, like this Mexican presentation. I really, really like this. Like, don't really get a lot of like Mexican Spanish representation, which is very strange. I don't know why. Very, very strange. But I love this. She's one of my favorites. She's such a hard worker. She's been working with Luca for a very, very long time. She first got the job when she was like 21, I think, and she's been working for him for like 6 years. They have this, I wouldn't call it like tit for tat, but kind of tit for tat. They are just like, you know, that couple that you look like, that couple that's always like kind of in each other's orbit, and you're like, one day these people are gonna get together. It's them. That's Luca and Valentina, and one day they do. They do, and it's awesome. So it's kind of forbidden in the sense of workplace romance, and big spoiler. Well, it's not a spoiler, but you know what I mean. The biggest plot twist of this happens, I think, around chapter 5. Luca gets arranged to marry someone else, and then Valentina quits her job because she's like, I thought it was always going to be us. I thought we were like end game. She ends up quitting, and he's like, "There's no way in hell. You were quitting. There's no way in hell." And he he gets his act together in like 2.5 seconds. He's like, "No way, there's no way." He ditches whoever her name is, and he's like, "Now we are getting married. We're not even gonna date. You and I are gonna get married because this is forever, like you said." Then they get married, and then they have to fight this whole thing of he's not supposed to marry someone that his grandmother didn't approve. So it's all so much fun. So much fun. So I think Valentina is in love with someone at this point as well. Like she has a boyfriend, and then he's also ditched. Yep, he's ditched. Yep, just like that. 5 stars. I don't know why, but I've been loving office romances for some strange reason, but I have. Next book that I have is The Summer We Fell by Elizabeth O Roark. This is the first book in the Summer We. Is it The Summer We Fell or The Summer We series? Right. So this is a love triangle. It's a small town, right? It is summer vibes. Okay. So this is a boyfriend, current boyfriend's best friend. Yes. Yes, it is. As you can tell, I love triangles. One of my favorite tropes. So we have Luke, Juliet. I don't even know what the other guy's name is. But yeah, so her boyfriend, she lives with her boyfriend, right? She's 17 years old. His parents are like fostering Juliet. And it's like a pasta situation where his dad is the pasta, and you know, he's trying to look like the good guy that, oh, I'm taking care of this little orphan girl, you know, she has her parents, blah blah blah. And they take advantage of her so badly, and it's like so rude. It's so rude. I'm literally just holding this cup of coffee right now. It's kind of like an emotional support. I'm just like holding it now. It's like lukewarm at this point, but I mean, here we are, right? Where is my serpent ring? In my bag. Where's my bag? Okay, never mind. Just a thought that came in, right? And then what's his name? Luke walks in one day, and sparks fly. Sparks are flying in this little diner, and you know, no one can help it. No one can help it. Plus, Luke is like a bad boy. So it's like, she has this dark side to her, and he like brings it out of her, and it's so much fun. It's so cute, but then it gets sad. It gets sad at some points, and you're like, oh my god, like, it's really sad. But I did like it. I think 4 stars. I think I gave it 4 stars, not 4.5. I'm not sure. I'm not sure. But drama, fun vibes. I hope this thing is still on. Okay, it is. Great. And then next book that I want to recommend is The Davenports. One of my favorite covers, even though I hate yellow, but The Davenports by Krystal Marquis. This is a historical romance, Regency. This takes place in the. Is it? No, it is. Right? 1910. Yeah. Right. 1910 in Chicago. We have four black families, right? So we have four main characters, right? Some are rich, some are not. We have Olivia. Olivia, rich, right? Her family is the Davenports. She has a brother named John, who is also a Davenport. Okay, stick with me. Two people, right? We've counted two people already. Main character is Olivia. And then we have Ruby, who is Olivia's best friend. Did you get that? We have Olivia. Then we have Ruby. Okay, best friends. Both of their families very, very influential, very, very wealthy. But during those times, I think even in this time they would have been pretty wealthy, right? And then we have Amy Rose. I loved Amy Rose so much. I thought I would like forget their names, but I can remember them. Amy Rose, she works in the Davenport. She is almost a mistress. She's like, in South Africa we call it domestic worker, like the person that cleans and cooks and what. So she's been in that family since her mother started working there. Then her mother passed away, so she kind of took over. And I'm just thinking, slavery, not just but like child slavery. Joking. But anyways, during those times, and then she falls in love. This is not even a spoiler. But no, it is. But she falls in love with one of the influential families. So it's like rich versus poor, or rich and poor. He's rich, she's not rich. Okay. And it's forbidden. All of these situations are very much forbidden. Okay. Olivia, it's her second season, so now she has to find a husband, sorry. She has to find a husband. Ruby, she's in love with her best friend's brother, John. You see how all the dots are connecting? She's in love with John. So she's like, John is not paying attention to me, so I'm gonna make him jealous. Forbidden. Her situation, very forbidden. Okay. Then we have Amy Rose. Okay. Forbidden. I'm not gonna tell you who he is, but he's part of this little trifecta. I've like drawn out a map in my head, and it's like over here. Okay. You guys won't see it, but in my mind I do. Okay. Then we have Olivia's sister, Helen. Now, Helen is sort of like a tomboy-ish. She loves cars and engines and all the dirty stuff. Well, not like that, but all the dirty stuff, right? And she falls in love with someone she's just supposed to be falling in love with. It's so forbidden. Like it's the worst case scenario out of all of them. Think, is it the third season of Bridgerton? Is it? I think it is. No, no. Is it the second one? Either way, it's either the second or third season. One of the major tropes there. Do with that what you will. I think this is Olivia. Right, this is Olivia. I think so. I loved it. All of them like families. I love this series. I love this book. I have to reread this book because the second book, Coming Home, has already come out, and I tried to read it, but I was like, I kind of forgot some stuff. So I think I should reread the Davenport so I can enjoy Coming Home. And then the next book, or the last book that I have for you guys, is Nocticadia by Carrie Lake. This is a dark academia romance. It is a student Professor Romance. So we have this. What's her name? She has a name. She does. She really does have a name. And I know her name. I just don't know why I am forgetting it at this point in my time. Oh, his name is Devrick Bromwell, and her name is Lilia Vespertine. Vespertine. It's such a unique name, Lilia Vespertine. So Devrick is nicknamed Dr. Death. So what happens is Lilia witnesses her mom being unalived by some rare disease. So she ends up writing about this rare disease at her college essay thing, whatever essay thing it is, and then she's awarded this um almost said sponsorship scholarship for Drake University. She ends up going there, and then she meets Dr. Devrick, Dr. Death, and mm-hmm, fun, fun vibes. He happens to know a lot about the disease, and it is very dark, very very dark. But then you end up loving. I can't wait. Almost spoiled something, but I'm gonna cut it out. You guys didn't hear nothing. But the next person's book, very exciting. I can't wait for the second one. I don't think there's been an announcement yet. The last time I checked, there was no announcement. Which I mean, sis, can you hurry up? Can you hurry up? Hurry up. Okay. That is all that I have for forbidden romances. Let me know if you guys would like another video. There's a lot more. I read a lot, but I just wanted to bring out like my favorite top reads of this year, I think, or like last year, the past 8 months. So yeah, there's a lot more. There's a lot more. So let me know if you guys want more and recommendations on this trope, and I will be sure to do a part three or do another one. Who knows? Um, yeah. Let me know, and thank you so much for watching. Don't forget to like, comment, and subscribe, and I'll see y'all next time. Bye.